Hello, hello. It says we are live. We are actually live in the Ultimate LinkedIn Prospecting System for Language Professionals. And we have two last short trainings I created additionally to our main course for you based on your feedback and what you would like to learn additionally to our training. So the 4-week course, the Ultimate LinkedIn Prospecting System for Language Professionals, comes to an end tomorrow. So you still have one more day until tomorrow midnight to watch everything we have, the trainings, the modules, the Q&A sessions we had in our LinkedIn group, Facebook here on Facebook. So I totally recommend you, if you still have any modules you would like to go into, please do visit the group today and tomorrow, as tomorrow is the last day of our course and of course our LinkedIn Facebook group. These are short trainings. I'm waiting for people to join us. I see a lot of you joining me here. I'm going to share in the comments area the link. You should click on it in order to see your social selling dashboard and of course the index, the number you get. So please visit the comments area to see that link and find out your number. Also, you can also share with us the results. What is your number? Please do share with me. So you can find in the comments area the link to click on it. So visit the comments below this video to find out what is your social selling index. Let me know in the comments area. And of course, I'm here today. I'm sharing my screen. You can see mine. Of course, I can increase that number. There are some periods of the time that I'm more like, I'm engaging more on LinkedIn. So I have a higher number than this. Because you asked me during the celebration call we had last week, how you can make the most out of it, what is social selling index and how it works. So this is a short training additional to our course, just show you a bit about it, to learn a bit more about it. So in order to see your name when you comment below this video, you have to click the link above this video which says StreamYard, so as for me to be able to see your name. So I'm seeing some numbers here. So mine's 76 today, so great results you have. And I'm waiting a couple of minutes in order for all of you to join me so as to start with the training. The aim of those additional trainings, so today we're going to talk about social selling and tomorrow we're going to talk about the Sales Navigator, because most of you asked me to show you the differences between the free and the paid version of LinkedIn. I have the paid version, so tomorrow I'm going to share my screen to show you the Sales Navigator and how it shows up on my profile and how it works, what are the differences between the free and the paid version we saw together during this 4-week course. I would like to thank you for your feedback. The feedback was great. And for all of you that you filled in. So my index is 38. Okay, we have to work on that. So thank you for filling in all the feedback forms, all of you, and congratulations to the 3 winners. Please do contact me via email to get your prize, which is a free of charge one-to-one strategy session with me in order to give you feedback on your work. It's very important to know that the Facebook group where all the course took place is going to close tomorrow. So I totally encourage you, if you would like to see any more sessions, go back and watch the Q&A session. The most you can find all the information in the units on the left part of your screen in the group. So visit units and you will find there all the modules and the Q&A sessions recorded. And also you can download all the files, the worksheets in the files section of our group. In the meantime, if you still have any questions about the free 4-week course we run as a beta course or my new program, 12-week group coaching program, please do use the comment section here in order to ask me anything about our today's training, the 4-week course, and my upcoming new program. And thank you so much for your participation. I had so many calls today and tomorrow in order to book this in a special price only for you that you were participants in the 4-week course. So use the comments area below this video in order to ask me anything about LinkedIn, our course, and of course all our today's training. Looks like I need to work on how to engage with insights and how to build relationships. The other two are not really bad. So I'm going to show you right now take you through my LinkedIn profile and to show you mine. If you would like to find out what is your social selling index number, please click the link I have added here in the comments area in order to find out your number and share it in the comments area. Plus, today, I'm going to answer any of your questions, so take this opportunity because tomorrow is your last chance for anything, to visit the modules, the trainings, the files, the recording, and also for me to have access to ask me anything. And let's start with our today's training. And I'm sharing here my screen. So you see my social selling dashboard here. You have to just click on linkedin.com/sales/SSI. And if you are logged in your profile, you will have the same page, but based on your profile, you will see your own numbers. So what is really important here to check out is what is social selling index, and says today, because it depends on your engagement and the actions you are taking, if you optimize your profile and so on. So your social selling index, SSI, measures how effective you are at establishing your professional brand, finding the right people, but depending on your target market, of course, and engaging with the insights and building a relationship. It is updated daily. And of course, you can click here on learn more in order to find out more how this social selling index works. So what I would like to share with you is that very importantly, that this is the weekly. You can have also the weekly statistics and which days you went. And if you click, if you pass through your cursor over here the date, so you see July 18th was my number 47.44, but here in August 1st I was 46, my SSI 0.23, so it was higher. And also you see the percentage that it changes. Also in August 8th I had 76.71, changed 1%, and so on. If you pass your cursor through all of this, you will see the change percentage and also your SSI that specific day. And this is the weekly social selling index, whereas the first one we get is our daily. Is that very clear with you? Please do let me know in the comments if you join me, if it's everything clear so far. Then you get also two other numbers. So people in your industry, sales professionals in the translation localization industry have. So it shows you, LinkedIn and the algorithm, how other people in the same industry as yours, in my case, it's translation localization industry, what is their average SSI? So in our profession and target market, you see the average SSI is 21, okay? And I rank to the top 1%, most probably because we do not care in our industry or we do not pay much attention how to raise this number, increase this number. And also it shows you if it has changed or not since the last week. Here it says it hasn't just changed since last week. And people in my network, which is totally different with people in my industry, in your network most probably and ideally should be your ideal clients. So people in my network have an average of SSI of 46. And again, I rank on the top of 4% with my number, which is 75 today. And then it shows you also if it has increased or decreased since last week. Here I get also to go to the Sales Navigator because I have the paid version, and also I can get the meaningful insights and more insights there. But I have focused here on the course with the free version so as to be accessible to all of you and to show you how powerful is even the free version of LinkedIn, even if you do not go to the paid version. Tomorrow, you can ask me anything about the paid version, of course. Most professional and inspiring lady in the town. Thank you, Kamran. So Kamran, what is your number of your social selling index? Share in the comments area. Thank you for your kind words anyway. And tomorrow I can answer any questions you might have about the free and the paid version in comparison to both versions. But today I would like to have like this short training about the social selling index. Why is it important to know that? And how you can use this index in order to improve your statistics, improve your ranking, improve your SSI rank, okay? And you can improve it among other colleagues in your industry, like the translation localization industry we are now, and also in your network, which means your ideal clients. That should be ideally. So Most important thing here in the index is these four numbers that LinkedIn takes into consideration in order to establish your own number, which is, in my case, 75 out of 100%, okay? So the first number that they take into consideration is establish your personal brand. And I'm doing the 21.37 out of 25. Okay, this is, for me, something acceptable and is an okay number. Find the right people, for me, it's even lower because most probably I also address my services to other translators. And engage with insights is also lower because lately I haven't been engaging so much on LinkedIn, but I know that other dates this was much higher. The last one for me is 25 out of 25. So for me, it's the highest I could get. So it's build the relationship. It's something that I don't need to work on it in order to improve the numbers because I get the highest one. Is that clear with you so far? Please let me know if you have any more questions. Now, what you can do, and most of us do not do already, is that you can click on that establish your professional brand. You can click on find the right person. You can click on engage with insights, and you can click on build relationships. And why is that? Because by clicking on that, you are redirected to a new page that now you cannot see because I have to share my screen again in order to see it. To another page. So I'm stopping here and I'm adding a new one page so as to see where by clicking you are redirected. So now I'm going to show you the Chrome tab where it opens my sales SSI. Okay, this is again the same. Sorry for that. Okay, remove, and I'm going to share my screen again, share screen, and find the Chrome tab which has establish your professional brand LinkedIn social selling index. So now you have to see my screen with the slides share here. Is that correct? Please do let me know in the comments if you see the establish your professional brand by clicking in the first clickable link on your sales index. Then you get redirected to another page on LinkedIn where it shows you what you need to do in order to establish your professional brand. And in my case, it says complete your profile with customer in mind, become thought leader by publishing meaningful posts. So they give you some direction what you should do better in order to increase this number. And by clicking here the arrow, it takes you even further. Why is it important to establish your professional brand? Okay. Because, for example, it says 81% of buyers are more likely to engage with a strong professional brand. Okay, 92% of B2B buyers engage with sales professionals even if they are non-industry thought leaders. And then it's most importantly here, it doesn't only tell you what to do, but also it takes you even deeper with the expert tip here, if you can see my mouse moving in my screen. So it says complete your profile with customer in mind, and we talked about that a lot in week 2 of our course about SEO optimization of our LinkedIn profile. So you have to aim for 100% profile completeness with a profile picture, headline, summary, and experience, which I already have. But the expert tip here is emphasize instances when you provided value to a client. So please visit your own clickable link on your social selling index and let me know what is the expert tip. Yes, Ileana, so what is your expert tip? Have you clicked on the first clickable sentence on your social selling index? Please do share in the comments with me what is the expert tip that you get. Then by continuing, it says add rich content, highlighting you as a thought leader. Include examples of your work on your profile in rich multimedia to share with prospects and customers in an interactive way. That would be a video that you would include or a slide share. You can go to slide share, connect slide share with your LinkedIn profile. And then underneath your name, you can have also multimedia there by showcasing your expertise, the services you provide, maybe why not a presentation of your company or you as a freelancer and so on. And another interactive way beside the video, the slide share is just a link to your website there or a link to any landing page that you would like to redirect the visitors to your profile. Expert tip here, very important. Post an overview of your company's products and services via SlideShare. So they give you exactly what you need to know. So they give you the overview of what you should be doing, but then they give you an extra tip how you can do that. So you can have a company's products and services presentation via SlideShare, and then you can connect SlideShare with your LinkedIn profile. Then it continues with more and more advice there. And it takes you even deeper how you can increase the social selling index. The expert tip is so valuable here. Examples share a well-written long-form post related to your professional experience or industry trends. And this also applies to your questions about content marketing, how to get ideas about what you should write on LinkedIn in order to engage with your clients, and how to nurture that relationship, because we talked about mostly how to identify our clients, avatar and ideal clients in order to prospect on LinkedIn, how to optimize our profile, how to create messages that they convert our contacts into clients. And then the last week, we use the filters in order to identify those clients. But this course didn't include the content market because it was impossible in the time frame we had. But the next step, upon you have the right number of contacts on your LinkedIn, and also they are in your ideal clients avatar category, then the next step is to nurture that relationship and how you can do it. So here you get some extra tips how you can do it. Then you generate endorsements from customers and colleagues, and there is the extra tip: endorsing connections on LinkedIn offer prompts them to return the favor. So by being active, then you receive also. And this is, it takes you to upgrade, but I have also the upgrade version. So how did you find it so far? Did you know that? Did you know how to use it? Did you know how to find this information, how to make the most out of it? Please do share here in the comments. So I'm going to share with you a bit more because I would really like to go through your questions. So here you see also my main screen of my social selling. I have to emphasize the value I provide to clients. Great, Ileana. So you get the personalized feedback there from LinkedIn. It works to you, okay? So it's very important to know what we've been doing wrong, why our number is that high, and what we can do in order to improve it. So LinkedIn gives you the solution. So what you have to just do is to click here on find the right people, engage with insights, and build relationships in order to find the extra tips from the experts. Please do let me know if it was helpful, and let me know, because it's a very short training additional to our main course, if you would like me to go deeper. I had 44, says Mario. Mario, you can totally change that, and by taking actual action on your LinkedIn profile. And please do let me know what it shows you, where you have the lower number. So I would choose, in your case, if you were me, for example, and you had the lower numbers, find the right people and engage with insights, to go and correct that number. So would you like me to go find the right people again to show you what does it show me? So this will be the last one, because I would really like to answer any of your questions. So I'm removing this screen in order to share with you the slide says that we have in the next Chrome tab here, which is the slide share. That is establish your professional brand. Now find the right decision makers. Okay, it gives you even tips on how to find the right people, the decision makers, because this is almost the most common question I get from you. How do I get the right person to contact with? And this is why I created the 12-week program, because I would really like you to take the next step. In a 4-week course without personalized feedback, because the participants were over than 500 people, okay, we were almost 600 people in the course. It's impossible to give you personalized feedback. So this is why I created the next step, the 12-week program, so as to be able to give you personalized feedback, so as to be able to give you, to answer all of your questions, like who is the decision maker? Because the decision maker is so different for each of us, because we have different target market, different prospects, different ideal clients to prospect on LinkedIn. So this is not one answer for all of us. So I have to get insights of your background, what you're looking for, who is your ideal client, what is the target market of yours, and then to find together out who is your decision maker for your own case. But in any case, this is a secret that I'm sharing here with you. What you can do, identified better prospects in less time using efficient search and research tools. And then it takes you even further this. So it says you, why is it important to find the right person? Most probably you already know because you've been asking me for how to find these people, but it says more than 69% sales reps who viewed the profiles of at least 10 people at each of their accounts were 69% more likely to exceed quota. Or reps that exceed quota saved 45% more leads than those that don't. Okay, so this is why it's very important, but you already know. So how you can use LinkedIn's powerful search tools to zero in on decision makers, use unlimited profile sets up to third degree, and advanced filters to reflect the way you naturally prospect on Sales Navigator. So up to now, we use the free version of LinkedIn, and I show you how I shared my screen, and I show you how the filters work there in order to identify those people. You can take it a step ahead, and I'm going to show you tomorrow how to use Sales Navigator. I also said in the group of us, use Boolean search terms. I also shared with you what is Boolean search terms in the keyword search button on Lead Builder to power up your results. This is for the paid version because this is extra tip for me that I have the paid version. Please do share with me what is the extra tip that you get for your own profile. Share with me in the comments in order to see that. Then another advice I get, tip here is leverage warm introductions to expand your network. So we need a warm introduction, and we worked on our messages and warm introductions during week 3 together. So expand your reach with second-degree connections, which can transform cold outreach into a warm introduction, okay? Because you already have the second degrees, those that we have already some mutual connections with on LinkedIn. And the extra tip I get here is filter to second-degree connections with the same filters to identify potential introductions. So I showed you how to do that. Please visit week 4 module, the video training, to find out how to do it. And then research potential prospects, look for commonalities. This is something, commonalities, we talked together in our celebration call, extra training. Visit the celebration call. Last week training we did in between the celebration call, and find out how to look for commonalities to establish a relationship, join LinkedIn groups, and save leads that want to receive updates. This is very important. My expert tip here is engage your prospects at the right time with real-time insights on saved leads in Sales Navigator. So it shows you how powerful Sales Navigator is, and what you can do with Sales Navigator. Take advantage of who's viewed your profile. Check who's viewed your profile regularly to see inbound leads. See the past 90 days with Sales Navigator. Yes, on Sales Navigator, we can see the past 90 days. Can you imagine how powerful is that? So it's very important to know how to make the most out of the social selling index. Please visit your profile, click on the link I've shared with you in the comments area. Please do let me know what were your successes, what were your numbers, and go and visit those clickable links in order to find the expert tip and implement that for your own LinkedIn profile and strategy there in order to increase those numbers. Let me know if you found this helpful. And I'm going to share with you here some insights from participants of mine in other programs and how does this coaching, training, mentoring help them with. So I'm going to invite Mario here with me, unless you have any more questions about social selling index. So it says another people. So the site says that sales professionals in the translation localization industry, yes, they have 21. Ileana says useful tip as always. Thank you, Ileana. And another participant, I cannot see your name if you do not click the StreamYard link here. My index is 27. I need to engage and build relationship. So you can visit the clickable links and find out what is the expert tip that the LinkedIn shares with you in order to achieve that higher number and increase and improve your social selling index on LinkedIn. So please do let me know. I will be with you until tomorrow midnight where the course is open, still September 1st. So if you have any more questions, I will be engaging with you in our LinkedIn profile. So Mario, are you here with me? Would you like to join me? because you've asked me what is the difference between a course and a mentoring program. So I think the best solution in order to have that clear idea of what are the differences is to have some participants who did it, who succeeded, who are still succeeding by working with me. So Mario is here with me, and then Yolanda will be. So hello, Mario, we are together. Thank you for joining me here live. I'm so excited.
Thank you for wanting me to be here.
Yeah, you volunteered, and I was surprised because you have been so great in the program. So I said, why not? Let's do it, because you're still sharing with me every day your successes, and I'm impressed with your progress. So why not to share it with other people that might be interested in doing the same or succeeding as you? So is there anything you would like to share about your own experience? How did you find working on a coaching mentoring program? And also, why not to share any successes that you would like to share with people who are watching us here?
Sure. So before I started, I was actually very lost. I didn't know what it was that I needed to do, because I had just graduated, and like I've talked with Virginia many times, universities lack a lot of things that are very important. Like, we all know how to speak different languages. We all can translate, or most of us can translate. But the most important things that are engaging or marketing ourselves, the things that you are an expert at, nobody teaches you. So I wanted to really have someone with experience that could help me with my progress and process, and that's why I decided to do it. I wasn't sure at first, and that's why I booked the discovery call, I think you call it, with Virginia. I suggest anybody to do, because she's going to...
I will share the link here, so everyone should book.
She will answer any of your questions, your concerns, and everything, and you will know if it's right for you or not. To me, exactly. I think it's the best thing that I could do, because, like she says, I'm seeing results every day. It's not exactly. Like she's not a magician, so she's not going to do anything that's impossible, but she knows what she's talking about, and she has a lot of experience. And what I love the most and value the most of Virginia, it's that she really wants you to succeed, or that's what I feel, at least. And she is hand in hand with you throughout the whole process. So that's what I like the most. This morning I was telling her that I'm her nightmare, because I'm always asking questions, and sometimes I feel like it's too much, but she's always there to help everybody. So I highly suggest people, wanting to work with you, because at the end of the day, you want them to succeed. It's not just pay me. This is a course. Like, she wants to see results. She's the first one that wants to see results, because she knows that it works. And to me, it is working at the time. So that's all I can really say.
Thank you so much. We can give an example of what you did in this period, because you created a website. So you went beyond of my expectation, because in this program, it was the Fully Booked Translator Formula. It was a 12-week program, how to find clients for translators. But even Mario went beyond of my expectation. He additionally created a website during the same program, during prospecting, during learning from this program how to find clients. So what else did you do? I think you created a website, you bought a domain name, you created a professional email address, all of this during this program.
The thing is that I really wanted to take advantage of the program. And, Virginia has her bullet points of things that she wants to go through, but she talks about many things during the program, and she always gives you tips and things that you can do. So I really wanted to, because I have more time than others, maybe, I really wanted to take advantage of everything she said. So at one point she said, it's better if you have like a professional email. So I decided to buy a domain. It's better if you have a website, even though you don't need it. So I created one. I tried to really just make the most. I was
amazed. I think, you did excellent. And he was hesitant. I can share my experience with you, because you were hesitant in the beginning, because you were starting out and you weren't sure if this program is for you. And I told you that even if you are an experienced one or not, I can cover your needs, because there is one-to-one accountability. You can hop on a one-on-one call with me, or send me email or messenger. I'm always available to answer any of your questions. So I try to adjust the process to the needs of the participants. And I really want to do that, because I really want to see the results. So
and also we benefit from that. we benefit from that, because I can listen to the tips that you give to other people that might not apply to me right now, but they might apply to me in 2 or 3 months or in 2 years. So it's always beneficial.
Yeah, but you have to have the right mindset, and I would really like to talk about that as well, because you really have the right mindset. If you are open-minded to new ideas, if you are ready to catch those things that people, they tell you what to do. So I told you have a professional email address and you went and do it, and I told you to do and you went to do it. So you are an action taker as well. So this is very important. I always recommend, if you are thinking of joining my program or any other such programs, you have to be an action taker. And you have to be open-minded to new ideas, or what are the suggestions of a mentor or coach or whatever that person would be trainer to you. And because you mentioned 2 things, and I made some notes before I release you here, and thank you so much for your time. I would really like to say, because you said, I have the time. I had the time to do it. And I totally understand, because I had a mentoring one-to-one session today with another mentee of mine, and we had the same discussion. We never have the time. We are translators. We've been translating. And I can tell that of my own experience. What we do is we create the time. So whenever I say to someone, I don't have the time right now, it means it's not my priority right now. Because if I would like to have time, I would create time for that, because it would be my priority. So if you're willing to join such a program, please make sure to create the time in order to take action, because otherwise no one is a magician to create the results you want from you. You have to take action, and you have to trust the person in order to follow the process and see the results. So the time is something that is very challenging for us translators, and especially the experienced translators, because we are translators with more than 20 years, like Cornelia and the group. It's more challenging for us to find the time, because we've been translating so much. We create the time, okay? This is very important. It's a matter of mindset and the priorities we set in order to find the time. So thank you for mentioning that. And the last thing that you mentioned, it's very important, is that the main benefit of a program, if you are a coachee or a mentee, because I'm also a coachee and mentee to other coaches of mine, is to borrow their brain. You do not buy the results, because I've been asked, do you provide refund if I don't make the results? You do not buy the results from such a program. You borrow the brain of that person. You buy the time that person shares with you, all their insights, the experience they have so many years, the peer-to-peer support you get in that group from international community of translators. So this is valuable for me. It's priceless. And this is what you have to mind in order to see the results you want: the right mindset, the positivity, the trust you have to that person, and also to borrow their mind, to be there, ask questions. And Mario is always asking me questions. I say, yes, I love that, because you're an action taker and you seem to really be interested in seeing your results for your own business. And this is the right mindset. So you buy the time, you borrow their brain of those people, their experience, and the peer-to-peer support. This is priceless. So
yeah, like I said, it's just a matter of wanting to take advantage of everything that you can from the course. And also, I was gonna say, I think I just forgot, but you said, what did you say? You just said something about
borrow your brain, or the create time.
Someone from our group complimented me yesterday for, I don't remember what it was, but it was something about prospecting that I had made as a part of my routine every day. Before I didn't do it, but now that Virginia taught me how to do it, it's something that I do even if I'm not thinking about it. So it's just part of my process of thinking. I just see something on LinkedIn and I do it even if I'm not planning to, which you also have to have some time to do it. But it's part of your process that changes with your tips that you have given me. So
exactly. Yeah. And thank you so much for sharing. Last thing is that we do not reinvent the wheel. The knowledge exists out there if you want to find it. I can tell that even experienced translators with over 20 years, they told me they learned new things. But the most precious thing of such a program is the peer-to-peer support you get, the accountability, and also the deadlines, that you have to do things between deadlines in order to see the results. Because otherwise you can do it whenever you want, and that might extend even I cannot think how long. So the accountability and also having someone setting the deadlines to take action, for me, it's the most important thing that you buy from such a program, rather than the actual knowledge, which for me, it's very important as well.
And the last thing is, I feel like when we do a program like this, it's because we decided to do it. So we decided to trust you on your process.
It's our decision, of course.
We're going to teach that. So there's no use in not believing in something you say or not wanting to do anything, because we are here because we want to trust you. So yeah, I mean, that's all I can say. That's from my experience.
Thank you so much. But I saw, and you are a great example of that, that if you have the right mindset and the positivity and you take action, you see the results. And I'm so proud of you and so happy to have you here and see you. And we also are in the program. So I'll see you on Thursday as well. Thank you for joining me and sharing your successes. And I wish you great and more success. And I know that you are going to do it, because you are the right person to go after your goals, and you will see the results you want. Thank you so much, Mario. See you on Thursday.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for sharing that. So thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye-bye. So now it's only Yolanda who would like to share also her insights, and I'm so happy to have also Yolanda here. So Yolanda, if you can click the link that I shared with you in the chat and join me. Because it's a different participant, you can see from another aspect how did this program and working with me helped Yolanda also, as she told me spontaneously in our celebration call we had last week in the chat box. She mentioned like working with Virginia was totally career-changing moment with me. So this is why I invited Yolanda to join me. So let's see if the connection will allow us to have her here live with me. It's a great example also of an action taker. Yolanda is an action taker as well. She's a hard worker. She has a great family also, and an in-house position, but at the same time she wants to build her dreams. So I would be really happy to have her here today. But she says she's trying to join me live. So if Yolanda, you cannot do it today, we can also do it tomorrow with the other training. Let's see if she joins us. So a last minute for you to know that tomorrow we are going to talk about the difference between the free and the paid version of LinkedIn, and also Sales Navigator. So I will be sharing as well my screen tomorrow in order to share with you the differences between the free and the paid version. Ileana also wrote some great things about me and working together. So Ileana, if you would like to join me, are you here with me? Today or tomorrow, please do let me know. Send me a Messenger or Skype to arrange it. Ileana, if you would like to join me live as well and share your experience and your results, I would be grateful also if I could have you. And tomorrow we're going to talk about Sales Navigator. I'm going to share my screen. I have the paid version, and I'm going to show you how Sales Navigator works, why it's so important, and what are the differences. What are the differences between the free and the paid version? So I'm seeing Yolanda is trying to join us. So tomorrow I'm sharing my screen, and oh, Yolanda, you're here with me. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Me? I can see you and I can hear you. I see that there is a very slow network, but we are doing our best.
Okay,
very shortly.
Hi, Virginia.
Thank you for joining me so quickly.
I followed your discussion with Maria. I don't have much more to add, but all in all, it has been a life-changing experience working with you. The greatest challenge for me was to change my limiting mindset, which I think I've managed to do. The most revealing part of it all was how powerful LinkedIn search is. I have dedicated the day today to send connection requests to my prospects. Amazing. And the results have been amazing so far. Yes. So
thank you so much.
Was new.
Thank you for sharing that, because it was new for you. I really appreciate that you say that. And also, you're a Greek, so you had the chance to ask me specifically things about the Greek market or our language combination. So it's very important that you had the chance also to get personalized feedback on your work and what you could apply to your own situation, your own clients. So for me, it's also valuable to have someone to adjust the content or the strategy to our own situation. And you are brave enough to share that you had limited beliefs, because in my experience, my mentees, it's the last thing they want to admit. You're very brave, and you have done a lot of work with yourself in order to be able to share that. And I'm telling to people, we didn't rehearse with Yolanda. Yolanda was naturally telling me that she would like to go live, and thank you so much, Yolanda. I really appreciate that. And about limited beliefs, for me, it's the most powerful. And I think, as I always say, mindset is 80%. The right mind. You have Absolutely. The right mindset. You have, because you are a hard worker, you are action taker, and you are detail oriented. You are a great translator with so many degrees and skills background. And thank you. It was a pleasure and also an honor to have you in my program for your background. And thank you for being here today and sharing your experience. And I wish you success.
You're so passionate. I want to with everyone that is listening today. You are passionate and enthusiastic, and this is something we all need nowadays. We need someone to guide us, and passion is the way to go, I think. I feel much more confident in this venture I am going to, and I owe it to you and to this amazing team we had in the group. Teamwork is working miracles.
And the peer-to-peer support from an international community, and I'm telling, that's the difference from one-to-one. You can get one-to-one with me, you can get my feedback, but having an international community of like-minded colleagues who are there to share their support, feedback with you, for me, it's priceless. And I was so proud of the community I created, because it's not only on me on that and the selection of the people, it's on you, your work, your willingness to share your successes, your questions, your answers, supporting other people. So you create the community. And for me, was the most powerful tool we had in our program. And this is what I tell to people: you do not buy the results. You buy the time you spend with other like-minded colleagues. You borrow the brain of that person, and also, as you said, maybe my passion, because this is me. I've heard that before, that I'm passionate. I really love it, what I do. This is why I'm doing it. Otherwise, I had also my business. I was also successful, and I'm still successful there. But this is my passion. This is something that gives me a lot of energy, and I get so much energy from you and your successes that I cannot express my gratitude for that. And I would really like to see your successes next, Yolanda, because I can't wait. I'm pretty sure about your successes, so I can't wait to see the numbers there, because you will be a surprise for all the other people, not me, because for me, I really expect that. So thank you for generosity, for being here with me today. You weren't like obliged to do so, and thank you so much for your kind words and for working with me, trusting me, and taking action for you and your own sake, your business sake, and your dreams also sake, like you want to create your dreams. I don't have, okay, I have sound. Thank you too. So I release you, that was it. Thank you so much. See you on Thursday in our program. Bye-bye. Thank you so much, all of you who joined me here live today for our training. If Ileana, you cannot join me here, I have sent you a messenger, but if you cannot join me here today, we can always do it tomorrow, since there is another additional training with your question, answering any of your questions about Sales Navigator, how it works, what are the differences between the free and the paid version. And since you've been asking me how it is to do mentoring, what is a coaching program and how it works, I would really like to have actual results of my work here with you, people talking in front of you, participants of my other programs with you, in order to share their own insights and their own experience. So thank you for joining me. If Ileana, you cannot join me today, we can do it tomorrow. Because I've sent you the link, but I haven't seen that you've read it. So Ileana Cari is also a great, very successful translator Italian. She did a great job in the Fully Booked Translator Formula. She was an action taker, a very positive mind. Her mindset was great from the beginning. And I would really love to have you. Okay, see you tomorrow. So check out your messenger, Ileana, and see you tomorrow. Thank you, all of you. And tomorrow, 5 p.m. Central European Time, in our LinkedIn prospecting group, There is the last additional short training about Sales Navigator. So it will be a Sales Navigator overview. What are the additional filters they have? How you can make the most out of Sales Navigator? What are the differences between the free and the paid version? Because you've been asking for, so I added a last training. And the last reminder that until tomorrow, the 4-week course is open to you, the modules, and then it's going to be archived and closed, our 4-week course. I already gave you 1 week extension to the deadline. And also to remind you that if you would like to work with me one-to-one or with a group coaching program I'm creating about LinkedIn prospecting, you have until tomorrow midnight, the deadline, to take advantage of I have made a special price only for you that you join me with a 4-week course. So see you in our Facebook group. Bye-bye for now. Thank you for joining me.